Dr. Joe Landers to answer your questions this morning, and he has brought along Winston. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Winston is a talker.
He is a talker. He's a typical little dachshund. He's about 4 months old, and this is when they kind of hit their, I call them their adolescent years, you know, where they just, you know, he doesn't have as much manners and he's trying to get attention and stuff. But he's a fun little guy. He's over at Arrow Springs Animal Hospital, and that's 918-455-7107, or he's at animalaid.org. But good little dog. This is a very typical little hound. A lot of people don't realize these are actual hound dogs, and this he's talking. And he's absolutely trying to tell us, you know, and
got a lot to say.
That's how they do. You bet. That's
so
right.
Cute, so really a cute dog.
He is a good guy. He's a good guy.
All right, well, let's get to our questions today. Angela wrote in on Facebook. She said, I have a female 2-year-old German Shepherd. We got her from a shelter. She constantly eats and paces nonstop, and it seems like she has an anxiety or nervous issue. Food seems to be the only answer. Is there a way to help her without giving her all that food?
The answer is yes. Shepherds are actually herding dogs. Originally, a lot of times people think of them as police dogs, and they are, but just like a lot of herding dogs, they need a job. And I'll tell people a lot of times you can take some balls and have them play with soccer balls outside and they go around, but also a lot of training, because you want to give that dog some confidence and you want that dog to have some confidence in you too. I'm not sure how long she's had the dog, but usually it takes them 2 to 4 months to really adjust to a new person, a new routine and things like that. And yeah, food's a good start, but a lot of times you want to try to bring out their confidence a little bit in some training and some games and running some energy off, which we didn't do with this little guy. So he's all kind of excited. He's like, why am I sitting here? So, but he's good. But anyway, but absolutely. But,
gotcha.
But do some of that. So
good advice. Next up, we have Melissa. She wrote in. She said, what causes my dog to roll around on his back all the time and use my end table as a back scratcher? I see no fleas, no mange, no skin irritations. The only irritation I do see is when he uses my end table and spills my drink. What can I do about this?
Yep, 2 things. I mean, I always think of allergies because that's a very common deal. Their skin, you can hear me, I've got kind of a nasally deal going on, but with them, it's more their skin. The second deal is sometimes, you know, they'll have a skin infection. You want to be kind of looked at that, or dry skin. So a lot of times I'll tell